Hello traders and welcome to the Market Open Preview, July 29th, 2014 on a Tuesday. Traders, great to be with you. Coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue, sunny skies, hot. Thailand Gulf looks flat, nice blue waters, and white sandy beaches. I think I'll be there later. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, always great to be with you, and I'm really excited. We've got a couple of currency pairs we're going to look at. Got to be honest with you, not much news today, but we'll chat about a little bit about that. But before we get started, if you would, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and I am your moderator through the Market Open Preview series that is brought to you every single day before the London Open. Also, traders, on Friday, we have the Friday wrap-up, which I'll do after the New York close. Traders started trading in 2006, 2008, came to Thailand, 3-month vacation, still here, 2014. Traders, I absolutely love what I do. I trade the markets every single day. I'm in front of my charts every day. I don't get trades every day, but I'm in the markets every day. It's just a great second career for me. I'm having a great time, and I absolutely adore living in Thailand. And you know what, traders? I really enjoy talking to you every single trading day. All right, let's get started. Let's move over to the risk disclaimer. Get that legal stuff out of the way. Okay, Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. All right, traders, remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. I.e., if you're on a demo account doing well, you go to a live account, you're probably not going to do as well. Okay? It's a psychological thing, my friends. It's all psychological. All right, let's get moving. Looks like this is going to be a pretty quick video today. Here we go. Let's hit the news events. And let's see how we closed yesterday in New York. The Dow 30 closed up at 0.13%. The S&P closed up really barely at 0.03%. The NASDAQ 100 closed barely up at 0.05%. Let's go across the pond, and wow, I'm seeing a lot of red, gotta tell you. Okay, the DAX closed yesterday at 0.48%. The FTSE 100 closed negative 0.05%. The CAC 40 is the only one that closed in the positive at 0.33%. Euro stocks also down negative 0.13%. Okay, let's go over to the Asia side of the world that is currently trading. All these I'm going to talk about are currently trading. And the Nikkei 225 is up 0.37%. The Shanghai is up 0.28%. And the Hang Seng is up 0.12%. Out of the S&P ASX 200 out of Sydney, just above in the green, 0.02%. And what do we got? Oh, the Kospi. The Kospi is trading up and currently trading, and that is at, if I can get that, it's not giving it to me, traders. Okay, 0.68% on the Kospi. All right, so that's what's going on as the indices and our markets are moving. However, the economic calendar today looks very, very slim today. The only high impact news today we have, my friends, is out of the U.S. session, we have CB consumer sentiment today. That's basically all we have. CB consumer confidence today in the U.S. session. There's some medium impact, but I got to tell you something. The economic calendar is extremely, extremely light. Just want to make a comment about data this week. Remember, we have FOMC. They're not expecting much to be said out of the Fed this week. So we're not expecting any big jumps or any hoops or anything like that. Pretty much, I think they're going to say the same thing that they've been saying for a long time. And no, I didn't analyze that. I just did a lot of reading and tried to figure out what was going on. And that's my opinion on that one. So not a lot of data. The big thing, which you know I don't like, but it's NFP Friday this week. So that means probably Thursday, probably at about New York lunch, the markets will absolutely die down. You might get a couple of trades early in London session on Friday before NFP, but I guarantee you by London lunch, the markets will be absolutely dead. Nobody will trade till NFP comes out. All right, traders, let's head over to the charts. To the charts we go. To the charts we go. Okay, here we go. The pound New Zealand we're looking at today. Look at this. Nice downtrend. Nice stair-step movement. Looks like it pulled back here a little bit up to that trend line and got rejected. You know, if you look at that red wick that's above that trend line, look at those 4 candles. Decision, indecision, indecision, decision at resistance. Folks, what do we have there? Absolutely an evening star, and it worked. Just kept on coming down and came down to, wow, what a surprise. The 200 exponential moving average at 1.7977. All right, let's see if we can get some trades. Here's the pound Aussie on a 60-minute chart. You know, our bias is bearish, so why not look for some, down moves? Unfortunately, this is coming to you over 4 hours before the London Open. I do this in Asia, and right now we're sort of in the sweet spot, sort of, but the problem here is we're in a range, right? So we don't want to take this trade. We'd like to see this bump up above that 618 fib and then give us a bearish candlestick formation and head on down to 1.7982. The stop, as you can see, I just put above resistance there at 1.8095. But really looks like a nice trade. I'm really hoping this works, but looks good. The Aussie's starting to come around. The Aussie's starting to looked at the daily chart today on the Aussie and starting to see some blue candles. So maybe the Aussie's going to start its old ways and start to be bullish again. So I have to keep an eye on that. And we know the pound has been weak. And all the gurus, not that I believe them, I was always told, do the opposite of what the gurus said, you'll probably be a successful trader. So, but all the gurus are saying that the pound is going to be weak for some time. All right, let's take a look at a 15-minute chart. And yes, this is a 15-minute chart. Just forgot to label it there. Sorry about that, traders. So what we have here is, this is an easy trade. What we want is, we're just looking for bearish candlestick formation at the London Open. And unfortunately, that's going to be like, 15 candles away from here. But hopefully it'll go sideways. We're not in the inactive zone in Asia yet. We got about another hour before it starts to slow down. But as long as we stay below that 200 exponential moving average at 1.8057, we're good to sell. Our stop's got to be above that 200 at 1.8061. And traders, there's no reason we can't get down to 1.8034. And how I picked that line out was, it's not on this slide, I couldn't get it in there, but if you went left of the chart, if you take a look at on your platform, this currency pair, you'll see that there's a lot of support left of the chart, and that's how I came up with that target of 1.8034, but looking good for the sell side. All right, we're going to move over to the dollar yen. I tried to do the dollar yen, it's starting to move more, on this daily average range. So it's starting to move more, and I'm really looking to look at stuff and, possibly take some moves here. So we're in a downtrend. There's no doubt about that. The problem with this daily chart is we're in a downtrend, but we're coming up to the 200 exponential moving average. But, the 200 is at 101.53, and we are at 101.87. So, we've got some movement here, but on a daily chart, that's really not a lot of pips. So let's see what we have on a 60-minute chart and see if we can get some trades in here. So what we're saying here is, when we take these, we're going to probably be looking at only grabbing like 15, 20 pips, and traders, get the heck out. Get your profits and run. This is not the market. As slow as it is during these summer months, you just got to get your pips and get out. Don't get greedy. Okay, here's the 60-minute chart, and same situation. We are looking to take this to the upside. And here we go. We're basically wanting this to come back I don't know if it's going to come back, traders, to that 50% fib at 101.80, but that would be nice. Not a lot of pips here. Again, you know, got to be careful because we're longing into support, folks. We're longing into that support at 101.92. So we've got to be careful there. And the stop's pretty far down. You could probably move that stop a little bit, though. You probably get put that stop at 101.75. That's probably fine there. But I got to be honest with you, this doesn't look good to me. Not real eager on this little bird. Okay, let's head over to the dollar-yen on the 15-minute chart. You know, we missed this, but it wasn't our fault. I was not in my charts at that time. It was an hour and a half ago. But, you know, this thing took off, and it was because of data that came out in Asia. So this popped up. Now we need this to pull back to 101.83. And traders, we're going to have to be very strict on this because that is support. And, you know, if you look at 101.88, that's resistance. So we sure don't want to be long in here. This needs to pull back. It's got to be a strong pullback so we can get some pips and at least get break even in case we get whacked at that resistance area. So on a scale of 1 to 10, traders, this trade plan's about a 3. So just be really careful. I'd try to find another pair, to be honest with you. But when I pick pairs to do for the market open preview, I don't look at the pairs. I just snap one up there, and that's what I do. I don't prejudge if it's a good moving pair or not a good moving pair, because that defeats the purpose, right? We're here to learn. We're here to get profits together and work together. And if I did everything that was going to work, you know, it sort of defeats the purpose. So here I'm showing you one that is kind of marginal if it's going to work or it's not going to work. Well, traders, I said this was going to be short, and we are 2 minutes over our time. So let's move on. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gildane, and of course, our great friends, FXCL Excellence in Trading, I want to thank you for being with me today. It's been great. And remember, traders, I will be with you tomorrow before the London Open. Traders, have a great trading day and grab those profits. Take care now, and remember, trade smart, not hard. Bye-bye.